Hey guys! In today's video, I'm going to show you how to do this makeup illusion for Happy Death Day Baby. I guess that's what we're calling it. I don't know how I feel about all this. Stick around, I'll show you how to do it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to map out my face. I'm pretty much painting a whole different face on top of my face. I'm just going to use a white pencil to do it. So these big weird baby eyes. Oh wow. So when you do this, sometimes it's helpful to squint so you can see what you drew and kind of make your own face go away. I'm using a couple of different foundation colors. This one's super duper light, this Kat Von D Lock-It foundation, but it's a little yellow. So I'm gonna go in with this Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, and this is like very dark and peach, so we're gonna split the difference. It is very pale and yellow. I'm just gonna try to blend this down a little bit. So I got a sponge here. I'm gonna pick up that Wet n Wild color, and especially on the cheeks, anywhere where I'm gonna try to create this roundness and dimension later. I'm just gonna try to help myself out a little bit and put it there with the foundation color. I'm gonna go in with Kat Von D translucent setting powder with that same sponge. If there was ever any debate that Kat Von D foundation is like the fullest coverage you can ever get possible in the world, debate no more. So I'm gonna take some white cream paint. This white paint that I'm using is like totally crappy. So if you have access to for real white body paint or white cream makeup, like clown white, use that. Because what I'm using, I'm gonna struggle. This is gonna be harder for me than it should be. You can also set this with white eyeshadow, and that might help you build up your color also. We're gonna do the mouth. I'm gonna use this flat concealer brush and some black cream paint. Okay, I'm gonna set this black with a black eyeshadow so it doesn't go everywhere. Also, when you're covering up other shapes, you want whatever you're using to be as flat as possible, because if it is shiny, it's gonna give away the shape that's underneath and it's gonna ruin the illusion. So with a soft, fluffy brush, make sure it's soft and fluffy, I'm gonna start sketching out the shape of this face using the bronzer. So we're creating this under eyeshadow because it's a very happy, smiling baby. And we'll come back in and define this more later. So we want to keep that contour, but we're creating more of a gradient so it looks more natural. Natural meaning like really, like realistic. So I'm gonna go with this little pencil brush and even this flat definer brush. And I'm gonna go in with like a gray shadow, gray tones, and really define the lines around the eyes, the lines around the Cupid's bow and the nose a little bit more. We're just doing lots of defining. I look insane. I'm gonna use this Morphe blush palette. There's all kinds of really pretty pink colors that are critical for this look, I think. So there, I've mapped out the top lip, which looks crazy, and I'm gonna do the whole bottom. So we're just gonna go back and define the shadow of the bottom lip. All right, let's get that tooth on. Whatever's left on this brush with the black paint on it, I'm going to just kind of clean up around the tooth and around the mouth. So that top lip is turned down, so it's not going to be as bright as the bottom lip. So if it is, you want to go in there and correct that. So I'm going to try to tap on a little bit more white paint to even it out. Just want to make it a little bit cleaner. First, I'm going to go ahead and do the outline. And to do that, I'm going to use liquid liner, pen. There's a line that goes over the top of the eye, a little thicker on the outside, a couple of little lashes, a little line at the bottom, and then the rest is just kind of shadowing, and then we'll go in with the eye color. Little pro tip from me to you, do the side that you struggle with first, and then the rest of it is cake. You see my little baby lashes? They're so little. Breathe. I had too much coffee and my hands are like this. Oh, that ain't perfect, but guess what? Oh well. with my little definer brush and my gray shadow, I'm gonna go in and try to create some shadows on the top. It's like a tiny little eyelid going on up there. Okay, it's eyeball time. And I have this shadow palette with these nice, bright, vibrant blues in it. The blue, the iris, takes up a lot of the white part, so let's do it. So I'm gonna take a flat shader brush and really pack on that color. So what I'm using is a blue eye pencil to just kind of clean up the edges of the iris. I'm gonna take this smudger brush and put that blue color on there. I picked up some of these other blue colors in the palette too, just for some added little extra. All right, so this part is gonna be tricky for me, especially because my eyelids are crepey and old lady and hooded. So I'm a triple threat. Actually, I'm gonna try to map it out first with this so that I can just fill it in with the paint. The good news is this is an eyes closed illusion, so it doesn't matter. All right, I'm gonna go in with paint and eyeshadow. Okay, moving on. So we need to paint a little white highlight on the eye. Cool. Little baby is a lot more red than we are right now. So I'm gonna take a fluffy brush because I need to do my nose. I'm gonna go under here a little bit more. I'm going to really rose up the corners of the mouth. Let's go in and lay down some rosy cheeks, shall we? I just want to define more, so I'm going to go back in with cooler tones, grays and browns, and really kind of sharpen up these edges. I'm going to add a couple of highlights, and then I think we are close to done. So with this highlighter, I'm really playing up the plasticness, so I really want a lot of shine. And that will help bring out some roundness. I think we're there. All right, thanks for hanging out today. You can follow me on Snapchat and Instagram. Stay tuned for the rest of October because it's gonna be awesome. You can subscribe also, that would be super cool. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye! There's so much cat hair in this room, it's fucking everywhere. I can't talk. I'm a lunatic. First of all, those lines are not even. Awesome. Wow, I look... That's something. Something is happening here. Isn't that a happy baby? All right, follow me on Snapchat and Instagram if you want to check out what I do every day. The double chin is real.